Hello, everybody. Welcome. How you doing this evening? Thanks for joining. Hello, Positive Mukbanger. Thank you so much for being so patient. Um, I tell you, I have tried to get this live going for a minute, but I've been cooking and stuff, so I didn't do my face and none of that stuff. So I wanted to come on and say hello first. Thank you so much for joining. Um, can you hear me? I appreciate you for being here, Positive. How you doing this evening? Thank you so much, love. I said I was going to do this live at 7, and my computer literally just crashed, and it does that sometimes. I think I need to take it to Apple, but I know I can't do that right now. But it just trips on me. So, anywho, anyhow, hello, Mr. Wise. How are you doing? Thank you so much for joining. Hey, Trisha. Trisha, I know you've been waiting on this for a while. My apologies for the delay. I know I said I was going to do this last week. Some things came up and I wasn't able to do it. And so I was going to do it at 7 today. And then my computer just went cuckoo. So I got it up and going now. So I'm not going to complain. I'm just going to thank God for allowing me to be able to do it now. So thank you all for joining. I'm just going to wait about um, a few more minutes. I'll give it about 3 more minutes just for people to come on. That's good, Mr. Wise. That's good. You be careful out there while you're working. Hey, Tamiko, thank you for coming back. Uh-oh. Thank you, Tamiko, for coming back. Yes, Tamiko. My computer just shut down on me. So I was like, I'm gonna make this happen. I'm gonna be late because I was like, no, I'll do it tomorrow. And I was like, no, 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 no. Listen, just keep going, Lucy. So I said, okay, I'm gonna do it. So, okay. Okay, Trisha, I definitely didn't want you to miss it. I didn't. I did not. Thank you all for joining. Please hit the thumbs up. Um, if you would like to come on and discuss this, you can. Would y'all like for me to keep the avatar? Would y'all like to see me? Either way is fine. I'm not, dressed up or anything. So I don't mind it. It's what y'all prefer. I'm on my laptop. I'm on my MacBook. Thank y'all so much. Hey, Babylicious, you're right on time. You didn't miss anything. We're just getting started. Okay, Mr. Wise. I might just need to be clean. There's a dish you can buy. I think it is because it has been giving me some notifications that I needed to do some things on it, and then it said I needed to update some stuff, and I always just hit remind me tomorrow every time it pops up. So I know it's something I need to take care of, but I will get to it. Thank you, Tamiko, for that. I appreciate it, love. Thank y'all for joining. How y'all doing this evening? We're going to get into talking about this Clark Sisters movie, the biopic that was on last Saturday. Was it last Saturday? Yeah, it was a week ago. So if you all watched that, you're in the right place because we're going to have a talk about this. We're going to try to cover as much as we can about it, okay? Because it was so good. Oh my goodness, it was so good. That let's just say, hey everyone, you may need to get a cooling tray or whatever they call it. Okay. I had to do that for a laptop a few years ago, and it helped a lot. Hey, Positive, thank you, boo. You've been so patient. I appreciate it. I appreciate it so much. So I hope you all are having a good evening. I hope you've had a great day. Thanks so much for joining. I want to play a song, okay? I'm gonna play this song and then we're gonna get into it. Yes, I'm missing it, but I want to hear about it. Babalicia, so you haven't watched the movie? To be called not. Okay, let me show you. Let me see. I'm trying to see how to put. I'm trying to. No, I'm not trying to do that. Camera. Where is my camera? I don't even know how to get to my camera. Start camera. Okay. So I wasn't looking to put together, so I didn't want to come on. My light way over here. Tamiko. So I'm just cooling it, chilling, Nothing major. Okay, I want to play this song and then we're going to talk about it. I need to charge my phone. Thank you, everyone, for joining. Hey! Nothing impossible, nothing infallible, nothing too hard for my God to work out. Whoa. You got the sunshine, you got the lifeline. You got the sunshine, you got the sunshine, you got the lifeline. In your life, you got the sunshine, you got the lifeline. You are the lifeline. You got the lifeline. Amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. Thank you, Lord. Can I get a witness for Jesus? Nobody but Jesus. Now I am found. Woo! Woo! Yes. Yes. Oh, thank you, Lord. Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord. Thank you. Thank you, Lord. Thank you. Woo! That thing touches me. That thing touches me every time I play it. It brings me back to growing up with my grandmother who introduced me to the word. How y'all doing? Thank you, everyone. Thank you, everyone, for coming on. I hope that song touched whomever that it needed to touch. It always touches me. Hello, welcome, Fire and Air Terror. How are you doing? Hello, Kevin. Thank you for joining. Thank you, each and every one of you, for coming in. Today, we're going to discuss the biopic that was played last Saturday about the Clark sisters. The Clark sisters, I look so old. The Clark sisters, that's a little better. The Clark sisters are a gospel group that was founded many, many years ago by their mother, Dr. Maddie Clark. And we're going to discuss that. We're going to talk about this, okay? Now, although we have a lot of things going on in the world right now, people have lost their lives and people are getting sick and ill, what have you. I just wanted to come on because this has been burning in my soul. This has been burning in my spirit to discuss this. Several people have talked about this, but I said, I got to talk about this one. I have to. I remember waking up in the time of the day, my grandmother would play the Clark sisters music, all types of gospel music. Growing up, I was afraid. As a little girl, I was afraid of gospel music. I was afraid of church. I was afraid of it all. It scared me. It scared me so much. I don't know why it scared me. And then one day, the lady that picked us up to take us to school, I was in middle school, and she was playing a gospel song. And I literally had anxiety and didn't know why. And I was like, she always plays gospel music, and it just, I don't know why it scared me. But while it was playing, I began to just pray and say, God, calm me down, because I was headed to school. I was like, God, calm me down, calm me down, calm me down. What is this? What is this? And I'm praying, and now I'm afraid, but I'm praying. And as I prayed, I remember getting very calm, becoming very peaceful. And I heard this voice. I was looking around in the car like, did somebody talk to me? Did somebody say something to me? But it was just as peaceful and calm, and it said, you are going to be okay. I am who you need. And I was like, I can call my sister on the phone right now. She was in the car sitting next to me. And I was looking, and I said, did you hear something? Are you okay? And she was like, I'm okay. What's wrong with you? But I just want to say, sometimes when you don't even know what you're dealing with or going through, you can listen to the word. God will speak to you. He will speak to you. He will come to you, and he will guide you in a way that you need to be. Once I allow God in my life, I know I have been going through things at times, but I trust him. I trust his every word. So let's discuss the movie. I want to first say, would anyone like to come on and discuss with me? Hey, Avu, how you doing? Avu, you cooking? Okay, okay, you cooking your curry? All right, cool. So we're gonna talk about the movie. Hey, Miss Sylvia, how you doing? I ran a little late, but I'm here. I was gonna say no, I ain't gonna go on, I ain't gonna do it, but I'm here. So let's talk about the movie, okay? So the movie came on. The Clark sisters movie came on. If everyone saw the movie, because I want to see if everyone can follow what I'm saying. If you watch the Clark sisters movie, drop any emoji. The first emoji you can drop, just drop the emoji. And I know if you're cooking, if you're cooking or whatever, that's fine. Just drop the emoji because I want everyone to follow what I'm saying. Um, so the movie starts off. It's five sisters. And the movie starts off with the mother waking them up out of their sleep. Enjoy, guys. Gotta go. Oh, Elodie Arcade. Hey, I didn't see you come on. I'm sorry. My apologies. How are you? Thanks for joining. Will you have a good night? God bless you as well. Feel free to watch the replay on tomorrow when you wake up or anytime that you have that it allows you to do it. Um, so the movie starts with the mom waking them up out of their sleep, the daughters, waking them up out of their sleep because she heard a song. She had a vision. She had a song. She woke up out of their sleep, ran them downstairs, and she didn't even have the tune for it. She just started playing it and telling the daughters, you sing this part, you sing this part, you sing this part. And they sung the song. She led them in a way that as a mother, she wanted them to be able to live their life according to the word of God, right? So she taught them how to sing these songs, right? And not knowing, unbeknownst to her, she had a group of five girls. Now the oldest daughter, Denise, and the oldest son is Leo. They have the same dad, and the other daughters have a different dad, but they were called the Clark sisters. Now that was kind of puzzling to me because Denise has been outcast of the sisters. She's the outcast of them all, but she was the only one that had the Clark name. But the mother named the group the Clark sisters. Now Denise was in the group. She was in the group from the beginning, and on down the road, Denise kind of, I feel Denise was like what they say, the black sheep of the family with the girls. But I feel like Denise just had her own voice. Denise felt that although I feel like she respected the mom, but at the same time, she just wanted to live her life on her own, but she didn't want to be disassociated with the family. Does that make sense to y'all? Do y'all get that? Are y'all following me so far with what happened? We're in the beginning of it, but I'm kind of moving on in the story. A view. Okay. Tamiko, Miss Sylvia. Miss Sylvia speaking to a view. I just got back home, came to you, and you was leaving. A view came on and she jumped on out of the thing. A view had what she had to say and she got on out of there. So it was the movie was good. It was rushed. Do y'all agree? The movie was rushed. I feel that they could have, if they would have said they'll let the movie come out in August, and it could have been more information because it was surrounded by. It was surrounded. I feel like they said we got five girls and a mom, but we need to focus on one person and then just allow the story to be wrapped around. So I feel like they did focus on the mom, which was a good idea. The producers were Queen Latifah, Mary J. Blige, and Missy Elliott. So I know that they could have it was rushed, it was good, but it was real fast. It moved real fast. And I feel like a lot of things were missed out in the movie. Yes, this sounds like a really good movie. I have never seen it. Fire and Air Tyrant. I'm not sure if it's on YouTube. Let me see if it's on YouTube. I'm not sure if it's on YouTube. Oh wait, it may be. Oh wait, let me see. Okay, wait, let me see. I could probably show y'all some. Hold on. Wait a minute. I think y'all. Let's see. Just bear with me. We can watch it and talk as we go. How about that? I'm coming. I'm coming. I think we can watch it, y'all. A lot was left out. Okay, Tamiko. Okay, I got you. Okay, I'm multitasking. I will watch it tonight. Okay, Evie. Yes, I do feel that that may have been the reason as well, Tamiko. So we'll watch a little bit. Let me see. Let me share. We'll watch a little bit of it. What's my part? That's your part. Okay, now, Karen and Denise, listen to Mama. Oh, what he's done for me. Okay, now sing with Mama. What he's done for me. All right, good. Now, Jackie and Dorinda, it's your part right here. It's your note. You hear it? That's your note. What he's done for me. You got it? You hear it? I want you to do it with me now. Oh, what he's done for me. All right, good. All right, so your note. That's you. We're not preaching everyone singing the same note. That was easier. Twink your car. Did you just curse in my house? No, ma'am. Yes, you did. You don't say easy in here because we don't do easy in this house. We do excellent. You hear what I said? Say it. Excellent. Excellent. Nothing less. It's your note. All right, listen to Mama. Down. What he's done for me. Okay, so as y'all can tell, thank you, Review, for that. I appreciate it. I was going to just show bits and pieces of it as I discussed it. So as y'all can tell, the mom was Dr. Maddie Clark was very direct with her daughters. She pushed them to a point that she wanted them to be able to, what she said all the time. And she sounded like my mom. She always said to her daughters, no matter what happens, y'all stick together, right? So in the movie, it was a lot of turmoil. That happens in families. Everybody's not going to get along all the time. And they had a lot of back and forth going on. Fire and Air, thank you so much. I appreciate it. They had a lot of back and forth going on at times with each other. Let me go back. Let me move on to what Trisha had. Trisha, are you here? Okay, Babylicious, watch it. Watch it. And then you can come back and come in. You can come in and out and just talk about it with us. But Trisha, are you here? Because I know you wanted to talk about this too. Where am I? Oh, I was in somebody else's. I was in somebody else's live, and I'm looking like that doesn't look like my people talking to me. Who name is that? Okay, Trisha. So what did you want to talk about? What part did you want to talk about, Trisha? Because I can go in this so many different ways. Now, as you know, my father-in-law is a pastor. My husband is a preacher's kid. I grew up in the church. My grandmother took me to church a lot. So I was the clerk, treasurer, and secretary at my church. And so the church can be very, very a thin line. It could be a thin line with things that go on in church. Now, the dad, we only seen him in the beginning. And I think he got upset with the mom with the physical abuse because of her putting so much into the girls in the group. And when Denise is a sister. So let me tell y'all the names of the sisters, okay? It's Karen, Denise. Wait a minute. I want to make sure I'm telling y'all the right names. I should have wrote this stuff down, but when my computer tripped out on me, I was like thrown. Who is it? Karen, Denise. The mom is Maddie Moss. The church when they tried to fire the mom. Okay, you want to talk about the part when the church tried to fire the mom. So she had to go to the board. She went to the board. Oh, I thought somebody was trying to come on. She had to go up to the board because the mom, they won a Grammy. Now the mom had no idea what the Grammys was. She got a letter. They was going over the events and what they were going to do. And the mom got a letter saying that the Clark sisters won a Grammy and they also wanted them to perform. So they asked the mom to come and perform with them. The mom said she'll think about it. The mom, Dr. Maddie Clark, she performed with the daughters at the Grammys. So the board had the mom to come up and for review, and they told her she couldn't perform anymore with the daughters. And she felt a way about that, and the way she handled it, I feel like she probably didn't handle it the way that they showed it, but I think that she it was important to her to do something with her daughters, that the legacy that she had set with them, to be a part of it and to be up there with her daughters. As a mom, I can relate to her, that thrill of being there with them, but the board wasn't having it. And even when she said to them, you know, is it just because I'm a woman or that I want to, it wasn't worldly. I think that she felt it was more so of her being there in support of her daughters, but the board wasn't having it. They weren't having it at all. Now, Denise was the sister that I felt was outcast, and Denise was living her life. She was living her life like it was golden, and her and Twinkie were really close. Now, when she came in that house with them pants on, and the mama said she had on pants and she looked like she smelled like reefer, she smoked reefer. I was like, how does that associate with each other? But that was her way of saying the worldly life. Because in the church, and I think they probably was Pentecostal, because she didn't like them wearing, they can wear pants. So when they got into it and she told Denise, and they was going back and forth, and like she slapped Denise, I feel like Denise was at the point right then that she felt like she was going to do her own thing. Okay, wait a minute. The positive said Dorinda and Twinkie. Oh, those are the names I forgot. Trisha, why did it matter that they became famous? I don't think that the mother looked at it like them becoming famous. I feel that the mom probably was more so of she just wanted them to be together. I feel like it was more so of a togetherness for the mom. Like, I don't think the mother had the vision of them being famous and blowing up and being known across the world. I feel like the mom was more so of the togetherness of the girls. She wanted to have them doing something that she knew that they would always be together no matter what. Now, I want to skip on, but I don't want to skip. Let me just go back. That was her way of the togetherness with her girls. To her, she had known the church. That's all that the mother knew. And I was just concerned a little bit about the mom because even through going through all of this, you never saw friends come around. You never saw her do anything else but church. That was it. So the dad was a pastor. Her first husband was a pastor. And then she was, the musician at the church. But I think that's all that she knew. I think that's all that she knew, and that's what she taught her daughters. Twinkie was there with her a lot of the time, and Twinkie played the I keep calling her Twinkie. I think it's Twinkie. I would say I think it is Twinkie. But she wrote a lot of the music. And she made that song, You Brought the Sunshine. She sat there, she said she had a tune for them, and she gave each one of them, and she was looking around, and she gave each one of them a part to sing, and she looked around at her sister, and when she made up that song, I was just like, oh my goodness. I love this song, and I can feel the realness, I can feel the passion, I can feel the association of why it resonates, and it plays in between R&B. That song plays so many different places in between a lot of different events I've been at, and I'm like, wow, we're gonna get some church in between it. But let me see. Tamiko said Karen, Denise, Twinkie, Dorinda. Yeah, it's 5 of them. I had this wrote down. I need to go back there and get my notes. Sylvia said, fire, thanks for sharing. Thanks to Miss Sylvia. Jackie. Karen, Denise, Twinkie, Dorinda, and Jackie. They were, yep. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. They were. Now, okay, so Tamiko and Trisha. The next, I think, okay, let's go to this part, all right? When Twinkie sold the rights to the music. Yeah, I remember this part. She sold the rights to the music. She came home with I think it was a Lincoln, and she had no idea what she had done, but she knew that she had a car, and she was so excited. She thought that she had done something. So, and to her, she was just kind of like, yeah, the beat was from Stevie Wonder. The beat was from Stevie Wonder's song. That's correct, Trisha. And then, they, even when they said that to their mom, like, they was like, are you sure we can sing this? And she said, yeah. But she didn't know that it was for Stevie Wonder. And they were like, yes. And she said, Twinkie said, she don't even know. But it was a good song. I love it to this day. I play it all the time. I love it. It moves my spirit. It moves my spirit. But when Twinkie sold those rights, and she came home and told her mom, and she was just like, you look like a woman. You walk like a woman. You talk like a woman. But you act like a child. I said, dang. I feel like from that point, Twinkie always felt like she had to prove to her mom who she was. Like, I felt like she, even when she came home with her boyfriend and she said she was gonna leave, and he pushed her mama down, and she was like, oh, mama, 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 and he was like, come on, let's go, and they left. I looked over at my husband. I said, I don't wish you ever tried now with my mama. He was like, stop relating stuff to our life. No, that was wrong on all levels. Now, some people say that didn't happen, and the son of Denise said it didn't happen. He did a live. He said it didn't happen. It happened another way, because he said the granddaddy was there and another person was there, and they wouldn't have let that happen. So in the movie, it said it happened. So we're talking about what happened on the movie. How y'all felt about that? What's your response to that? When Twinkie came home to leave with her husband, her now husband, and he pushed the mama down, and the mama was already on a cane. That was messed up. That was foul. It wasn't right. It wasn't cool. at all. Okay, moving on. Because I had to play it all out in my head. When they was getting ready to, they would went. That would have went a different way. I'm taking up for my mama. Period. Point blank. Period. That's right. And I don't understand. Twinkie was the mastermind with no business sense, but that's because their mom was more focused on teaching them music. Tamiko, that's right. Hey DMV, how you doing? Welcome, love. Thanks for joining. We're talking about the Clark Sisters movie. If you watched it, feel free to chime in. We're just having an open discussion about it. I wanted to talk to y'all about it because I was like, so now I see why they say once you watch something, you should do a review on it immediately after because it's fresh on your brain. But I wanted to talk about it with y'all. And Trisha, I knew Trisha and Tamiko, they was like, yeah, let's talk about this. Let's go. So thank you so much for coming in. Babylicious, I know. And then there's sometimes people say, well, you can't say what you would do until you're in that situation. That's true. But if somebody push my mama down, you're going to go down while I'm picking her up. I'm going to say that much. Okay? Okay. When they went to, the mother had made a record deal. She had got a deal. She said it was the best deal that she could get. And on the way in, they were excited. They were elated. And Denise was like, Mama, can you watch, the children? She had an appointment. And the mother said, Madam, I keep calling her Madam. Who is Madam Moss? I don't even know. But Maddie Clark, Dr. Maddie Clark, their mother, told her, I've raised my children. You're going to have to take your child with you. I got something to do. I don't know what happened in Denise's mind. I don't know what triggered her. I don't know whatever it was. But when the mother said that to her and she stopped, I feel that she wanted, this is what I feel. When that mom told her that, and they went in there to sign that record deal, and Denise refused to sign it, I feel like Denise was wanting the mother to feel how she had just made her feel, it was business, and I don't feel like she should have done that. She should have just, went ahead and did what she did. But when she said she was done with it, and that's right. Trisha, Tania. Hey, Carter's Eat. Welcome. How you doing? Thanks for joining. Tamiko said everybody else was getting married and in relationships, and Twinkie was still working. Twinkie wanted love too, and she was so sheltered. She took the first name smoking. Because she was right up under the mother. The mother kept her right with her. She was traveling with the mom. She was playing the piano for the mom. I mean, she was up under the mama's wing with no fresh air. So yeah. But then now I know as moms, we can kind of say things and stick to our guns with it. But I was feeling some type of way when Maddie Clark said, when she brought that dude home, and Maddie Clark said, you good at making poor decisions and good music. Come on, y'all. Did y'all hear that part? Y'all heard her say that? She told her she was good at making poor decisions and good music. Oh, wow. Wow, Mom. That's what you said to your child. I ain't judging. I'm just saying I would have used something differently to say. But she was firm, she was stern, and she stuck to whatever she said. She said it and she kept it moving. She just kept it moving. The daughters, they looked up to their mom in a very, very high regard. And whatever she said, they held it. They held it. They resonated with it. They allowed it to sit with them. And I feel that she should have been a little mindful with what she said. Tamiko said, a nice, nasty way of saying no common or business sense. Yes. But lately, yeah, lately, but talented. Oh, okay. Yeah, yeah, Tamiko. Trisha said, I agree with Maddie because that man was using her. He was using her. And when she left and they moved out. Now he came in the house, y'all. Listen at this. He came, she was at the house cleaning up or whatever. He walked in the door. She was sitting there waiting on him. He came in the house. Twinkie, husband, got married, left her mom. He came in the house. She sat up and waited on him. It was the next day. He walked in the house. She said, where you been all night long? She was ready. She was ready. I feel like she had her guns blazing. She was ready. And she said, where you coming from? And he said, the house ain't clean. Ain't no food cooked. You ain't, I thought you had a show last night. And she said, I did. And I came home. And he said, he started fussing. And why you ain't, we need money. We got bills to pay. You need to go out there and get some more events or whatever. And she said, I'm trying, I am. No. I would, you know what? No, we ain't talking about the money right now. We're talking about where you coming from. We're talking about where you been. We're talking about you coming up in this house the next day. The sun is up and I'm at home. You didn't think I was at home. Where you coming from? We're going to stick to that. She dropped the ball on that one. I'm going to just say she dropped the ball on that one and he threw it and diffused it on her. And she, okay, I have been listening just through stuff in Instant Pot. I am loving this review. Please watch it when you get a chance. I know you got something to do later on tonight on your live. When you get a chance, watch this movie. It is on YouTube, so you can watch it. It's good. It's awesome. It's really good. He said you were supposed to be making more money than this, Tamiko. And guess what? I would have looked at his and then said, where you coming from? You ain't brought no money home. You went out there making no money. You been gone all night long. You ain't brought no money home. But Denise's son on his live said that the uncle was preaching and Twinkie would, sing. So they was like a duo. But if he was preaching and she was doing the music, then why she was doing the gig the night before and he just came home the next day and she wondering where he been. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. It don't make sense. He was somewhere else. He ain't brought no money home. And you asking me about the money. Okay. So the next part, Carter's E said, Babylicious, nice meeting you. Tamiko, he used reverse psychology. I said this, Twinkie. But she hadn't been around people to know that finesse that he was doing. She didn't know. Girl, don't get me started on Denise's son live. I don't know. He's doing music. Denise's oldest son is doing music. He's been doing it for a while now with Twinkie. And I don't know. You know how you just get a feeling like, is he doing this because he wants to do this? Or is he doing this? Is he trying to get his way? Is he trying to find his way with it? I feel like he's trying to gang up on her, to be honest. I really do. I do. But that's a whole nother story. Okay. So now the mom has diabetes and Denby said, hey, fire. Carter said fire and tire really high. Okay, y'all speaking to each other. So do y'all remember the part when she was talking, she had what she was doing? She was talking to them. Maddie knew Twinkie was making a poor decision with messing around with that man. Yes, Trisha. She knew it. And there's something about moms. We, as a mother, when your child is bringing somebody around that doesn't have your best interest at heart. I've had to tell my son a time or two, and my gut, that ain't for you. And he'll come back and say, Mama, you know what? You was right. Yeah. Did I miss the part that Twinkie's husband was a preacher, or did you know that? The Denise's oldest son said that he was a preacher. Denise's oldest son did a live. It's called it's on YouTube. Watch Denise Clark Bradford's oldest son live, and he said on his live that he was a preacher and she would do music. So he would preach and then she would do the music, and they were like a duo. That's how they would get their money. So I know in the church, when I was the clerk, I know if a guest pastor would come, we would pay the guest pastor, and then we would also pay the musician, and the pastor would get his money too. So I can understand that being a situation. But that night, that day, he wasn't no duo. They wasn't doing no duo. That night that they put on the screen, he wasn't duoing. He wasn't preaching, and she was doing music because she made it home before him. She was at home, and when he bust through that door that morning, she asked him where he been all night. That's what I'm saying. Okay, what's the next part? Where were we? Dang, where were we? Hey, YouTube Ono. How are you? Thanks for joining. We're talking about the Clark sisters movie that was on Lifetime. Welcome and enjoy. Oh, welcome. Thank you so much for joining. I appreciate you for coming in. Thanks for the thumbs up. Trisha. Okay, Trisha. So what's the next part? Tell me what's the next part. What was I talking about? What's the next part y'all wanted to talk about? What was it? We get into the middle end. Yeah, I imagine they had to set up that times were sketchy for them. Yeah. The movie was rushed though. It was rushed. It went fast because it started and then it went to a commercial and it came back and it was like a whole 7-10 years. You had to really like not miss anything to keep up with it. You were talking about how mamas know when kids make poor decisions. Yeah, she knew that. Twinkle was making a poor decision. She knew that man wasn't good for Twinkie. And it turned out that how he was treating her, that wasn't cool. And even greetings from the Dominican Republic. Oh, El Commando, hello, welcome. Thanks for joining. Thanks, Carter. I appreciate it. Thank you. No. Carter, it's okay. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. You don't have to say sorry. I just was seeing like, what's going on? Thanks. So the mom had diabetes, and she said that he had done made her whole. She didn't have diabetes no more. She stopped taking her medicine. She was all good, and she wasn't. Her foot. The oldest son said Denise Clark oldest son said that he was living with Maddie Clark at the time that this happened. He said that her foot was dead. He said it was black at the bottom of the foot. He said they wanted to amputate her. It was going to go from, let me show y'all. He said they were going to amputate her foot from here. And then they said it was so bad they had to amputate up to here because the foot was black. It was dead. It was no feeling to it. And when they went to the hospital to see the mom, and she was so excited to see him. Oh my goodness, she was so excited to see them coming in. She was like, where the other two daughters said? And the other sister said, like, she was standing behind mom like, they not coming there, but she didn't want to tell her that. And so she was so proud of them. And the doctor came in, and she told, these are my daughters. These are Clark sisters, and they're going to sing for you. I told you my girls was going to come. And they sung, and I can see the resilience and the hurt. Like they were just kind of like, okay, we sing. I know you're proud of us, but right now we're here for you, mama. And I feel like the mom knew at that time that she wasn't okay. And even how the doctor just walked out the room when the daughters left for a minute, you could tell that it was her time and she knew it. And at the funeral, now we at the funeral. Y'all ready for the funeral? Yes. Okay. Girl, it's good. Okay. Yeah, it's real good. Y'all got to watch it if you didn't watch it. That's when I started to cry. Yes. Oh my God. Hint, Joe Jackson Dreams. She was like the gospel Joe Jackson. She was on them. So at the funeral, Denise came. Y'all know how them funerals go. I was an usher at the church, baby. I did so many funerals. I look at funerals differently to this day. I was doing funerals Fridays and Saturdays over a year as an usher. When I tell you, I look at funerals so differently now, but that's not the here nor there. So at the funeral, Denise came and she got up there and she said, "I'm Denise Clark, and Maddie Clark is my mother. And she wouldn't want me to come up here and say anything." She said, "But she wouldn't want y'all to be out there quiet either. Y'all get up." And I was like, "Oh, baby." Denise said, "It's my time. It's my time. I'm going to shine." Not even shine, but I feel like she was just from like, I have a voice. I've been shunned, but now I have a voice. And when she said, "I'm Denise with the 7 boys." I said, 7 boys? I knew she had 3, but I didn't know she had 7. She had 7 boys. She had all the boys standing up there. Do y'all hear me? She said what she had to say, and then they got up there. The 2 of the sisters got, I think Karen and Twinkie got up there, and they kind of like, it's not the time or the place, you know. Twinkie and Denise were very close. Twinkie and Denise had a relationship. Even the mom said it. Twinkie could talk to Denise in a way that she couldn't. Twinkie understood Denise and Denise understood Twinkie. They just had that type of relationship. But after that funeral, they went outside. Thanks, El Commando. I appreciate you for coming. I appreciate it. We outside at the funeral. I do too. That's another live. Yeah. We'll talk about it. I'm still not understanding why they got mad at the funeral. Okay, Trisha. They was mad. Well, they already had division with Denise. They was already divided with Denise growing up from the things that Denise was doing. They was mad at Denise. They had already ostracized her, basically. Okay. So at the funeral, Denise wanted to come up and be noticed. Did not notice. Denise wanted to come up and, I'm a part of this. This is my family. This is my mama as well. I can come up and speak if I want to. I think she was on the program, but she wanted to come up and she's proud of her boys. She wants everybody to know I have children. This is my mom as well. So after the funeral, they go outside. And baby, they cut up outside. They had on them white hats. Baby, they wore them white hats. Each one of them had on a white hat of their mom's white hat. And they wore them at the funeral. That was classy. It was cute. I was there for it. I enjoyed it all. It was so cute. I was like, okay, all right. I'm liking this. They was dressed. But when they went outside and Denise wanted to get in the car. Denise wanted to get in the family car. So they told her, "No, you can't get in the family car." And she said, "Why not?" And they told her they didn't want her to get in the family car. The sister said they didn't want her to get in the family car. She can get in the car that was behind them. And she said, "No, I'm getting in this car." And they told her, "No, you're not getting in this car." But Tamiko, she wasn't on the program. She wasn't invited. Let me ask you this, Tamiko. How you not invited to your mama funeral? Where's the invite? That's crazy. If your mama passed away, you mean to tell me somebody gonna tell you you can't come to your mama funeral? Come on, sisters. Come on, sisters. Come on, sisters. I don't care. I have 4 sisters. It's 5 girls and 2 boys. I have 2 brothers and I have 4 sisters. It's 7 of us. And at times I felt like the black sheep. But my sisters know. They kind of be like, okay, all right. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm going to speak up. I'm going to tell it. I'm just going to, I go for what's right. If they try to do something, or they say, "Well, let's do this. And I said, "No, that ain't right." I'm going to say it right in their face. That ain't right. We ain't doing it that way. We should do it this way. Consider this. And if they say, "Okay, we're going to consider it," and then they still want to do, whatever, I be like, I ain't a part of it. I ain't coming. I won't be there. I'm good. But that's not cool. If that That's her mother. She was the oldest. If she was the youngest, it didn't matter. She didn't have to be invited to her mama's funeral. That's crazy. They wrong for that. They out of order. They out of order. The words say do everything decent and in order. They was out of order. She was welcome to be at that funeral. So they got to the limousine. They told her she couldn't ride in the limousine. Sincerely, I want you to dance. I want you to wait. Sincerely, I want you to dance a Marine hour. I don't know what that is. Wow, she can ride in the family car, DMV. No, how are you not invited to a funeral period? Right, Trisha? That's wild. That's wild. And that just goes to show the mother, all she said, and I remember this, I could hear my mother saying this to her girl. She said, no matter what, y'all stick together. No matter what, y'all stick together. No matter what, y'all stick together. She passed away and they didn't stick together. They didn't stick together. I'm loving this. Mom, instead, the Lord gift in her girls. Yes, ma'am, Miss Fabulicious. Excuse me, Tamiko, the excuse that was given was they were reaching out to her and she was distant, including when their mom was in the hospital. So they didn't feel the need to invite her. It's an excuse. Did they really reach out to her? Because it didn't seem like they was communicating with her for a long time. It seemed like, but she did say she was no longer part of the Clark sisters. But I don't feel that she was saying she didn't no longer want to be a sister. I feel like she didn't want to be a part of the group anymore. That's what I got from it. And it's all about wording and communication too. But Trisha said I had to put dude in his place when I considered a friend when he said he wasn't invited to my mom's funeral and he knew her. I was so upset with him and our friendship ended shortly after. Yeah. And that's how you felt, Trisha. That's how you felt. Sylvia, right, Trisha, since when do you need an invite? I'd have been to so many funerals. I done seen a whole lot of stuff. A funeral happened, a family member passed away, and I didn't make it to New Orleans to the funeral. And a cousin of mine called me and said they got the fighting and shooting at the funeral. I said, say it ain't so. Why? It was the baby daddy, baby mama, somebody was going back and forth. Anyway, she used to go out to clubs and no one cared. And she was sneaking in their house. Denise was living her life. But even at that, I mean, the church is a hospital. Okay? People in the church are supposed to be openly loving, caring, supportive. God says he will meet you where you are. Why we as people, and I'm just speaking in general, why we as people can't meet people where they are? If she was living a worldly life at times, she still deserves to be loved. She still deserves to have her sisters. She still deserves to be a part of the family. Why ostracize her? Meet her where she is. She knows the word of God. She was just she hadn't done any of these things. She had obviously got a hold to somebody that she was seeing or whatever, and she wanted to go out and just find her way. Let her find her way. But don't judge her. Don't push her away. Don't make her feel like she's no longer welcome. Your sisters, your family. And I know this stuff is easier said than done. Everybody's gonna have their feelings about these things, you know. El Commando said, my people, God take care of them all with those who are passing. Yes. We definitely send prayers up. I pray over those every single night and every single morning when I wake up. So El Commando, I do agree with that. DMV facts, churches are supposed to be hospitals. They are. I felt like the black sheep to everyone but my mom. Oh, Trisha, I'm sorry that you felt that way. That's not a good feeling. I felt that way at times. I didn't go along with some things in my family, and I felt like the black sheep, but I felt like a cute black sheep. No, but seriously, I didn't do anything wrong. I just stuck to what I wanted to do. I wanted to do something. It came to me. I did it. And my siblings was like, you should leave that alone. And I felt like, why? What about me? What about how I feel? They stopped talking to me for a while. I kept on pushing. I kept on pushing. And I'm still, all right, we good. We good now. It has its days. You don't know who's gonna feel some type of way this day, that day, or the other day. But we sisters, we support each other, we love one another. But I've never been the type to lay down and just do whatever everybody say, go along with the flow, walk with the, you know, just go along. Everybody doing it. Everybody said that. The family doing this. Let's just go. I don't pull against or cause turmoil. If I just see something that's not right or that's not cool, and maybe they don't realize it, and I'm gonna say it. That ain't cool, and they ain't rocking with it. Hey, Ruthie, how you doing? Welcome, love. El Commando. If friends here are the thing is difficult with what is happening international. Yes, God has control. Yes. That's right. Tamika said, I'm the black sheep as well. I'm an only child, so I distance myself a lot. But my family knows if they need me, I'm here. Oh, Tamiko. I'm sorry about that. And there are a lot of people that are black sheep of the family. And I don't get it. I have 4 children, and I know. I'm not saying like, I'm just empathizing. I'm empathizing, Trisha. Don't be sorry. I'm good now because they all need me now, and I'm there even when they talked about me and didn't think I knew because that's what my mama would have wanted me to do. Trisha, I applaud you. Virtual hugs. Virtual hugs. I love you, my sister. We are all God's children, and we have to learn to love people through whatever it is they're going through. We have to know that we can't, and I always say that we can't be tearing people down. You don't know what people going through, have gone through, have been through in life, especially women that look like me. And I want to say that because others may do it, but they do it behind closed doors. We'll do that on the front screen. We want everybody to know. Yeah, I don't even like that B word. I don't like it in a friendly manner. I don't like it in a no. If somebody talk to me and they be like, and I'm like, no, I don't do it. I cut it off right there. I don't do them. I don't play them games. Ain't cute. But we have to start uplifting and being mindful of what we say. But where we are, where are we in the movie? Where are we, y'all? Carter's Eat. Thank you so much, Carter's Eats. Where we in the movie? We got past the limousine, right? They cut up. So what happened at the end of that scene? Denise and Twinkie got in the other car. Twinkie just told her, come on, I'm going to ride with you. She said, I'm going to ride with you, Denise, come on. So they got in the other limousine. And after that part, I'm trying to think of where was I? Towards the end. Miss Sylvia said, it don't matter what their reason was. She had every right to be at the mom's funeral. Every right to be at the mom's funeral. I don't care if the mom had her and gave her away at birth. When she passed away, that child had every right to be at that funeral. Like everybody else. That ain't cool. What goes around comes around. Yes, Twinkie had a mental breakdown. And Denise was trying to get to Twinkie. And they wouldn't let Denise know what was going on with her. Now that was something when she was about to drive off the bridge and she didn't. I can't say everyone has had moments like that. I can't see it. But the enemy comes to kill, steal, and destroy. And the mind is a terrible thing to waste. You have to be mindful of the thoughts. You have to be mindful of the things that you think. You can get lost in your mind. Mental breakdowns are real. Hey, Miss Parchment, how you doing? Welcome, love. Thanks for joining, boo. I appreciate you for coming in. We're talking about the Clark Sisters movie. Did you watch that movie? It was on Lifetime. It's also on YouTube if you didn't watch it. It's a great movie to watch. El Commando. I'm always active. Thank you so much for being active. Here, I'll drop the link just in case somebody wants to come on. Uh, and we're at the end of it though. We're at the end of the movie. But then it ended like that. Wait a minute. When the mama passed away, it ended like that. That's how it ended. It went so fast. I was just like, what the? Let me see. Hold on, y'all. Hold on, I'm here. Just hold up. I forgot I had the movie over here to watch. This was the part when they were at the board. I want to show y'all this part. Y'all asked about the part when the mom went up against the board. Will the board
accept my apology? It will take more than an apology. Our decision is final. You are dismissed. With all due respect, I want to say something. We're done, Dr. Clark. I don't do what I do in this church because I want a position. I don't do what I do in this church because I want to be seen. You don't want to be seen? So how come we just saw you on national TV dancing? That display on a secular stage for the world to see was a disgrace to the Church of God in Christ. It was a slap in our face. This is a holiness church. The Bible says, go ye in all the lands and spread the gospel. That's what we were doing. The Bible also says, pride cometh before the fall. You're getting big, Maddie. You're getting too big. Do you want to make this right? Yes, sir, I do. If you want to maintain your position as the International Music Department President, then you cannot perform with your daughters anymore. Our decision is final. You're trying to keep me away from my girls. These are my children. This is my calling. God called me to do this. Just like he called Moses, just like he called Samuel, just like he called you, Bishop. He called me. This ain't about the church. This ain't about the Bible. This is about you trying to sit me down, trying to shut me up, trying to keep me in my place. Obedience is better than sacrifice. But you didn't learn that, Dr. Clark. Frank, what we gonna leave with tonight? I was thinking about starting out with naming and claiming. Oh, yeah. Got that one voice, though, huh? Mama, are you really talking about one voice? You know we just sang on the Grammy. It's about one voice. I don't care where you perform that. Okay. All right, y'all. They ready for us? Okay. All right, come on, Mama. Come on. We gotta sing the same part. Come on. Wait, Mama. Mama, you coming? Mama, we gotta go. What's wrong? Y'all go on without me. What you mean? Is this a don't ask me no questions. Mama, just go on. Y'all do good out there.
Oh, honey. Okay, where we at? Trisha, don't worry about them talking about you. They talk about Jesus. That's right, Miss Sylvia. Carter's Eat said women weren't in leadership at this time. No, growing up, I don't remember seeing a lot of women in leadership. Let me see how that. Wait, let me go back because I wanted to. All right, here's the part. Here's the part when. Just watch this.
Twinkie, you just shot a bullet through this family. Jackie, take me home. Hey, Mama. How you doing? I'm fine. What brings y'all back? Just wanted to say goodbye before we got on the road.
Yes, ma'am. We got a long drive ahead of us.
Long drive where?
North Carolina.
Twinkie, that's where you going? No, Mom. Is you working?
No, but I'm going to get a job as soon as I get down there.
Oh. You gonna get a job? Mama. Poor decisions, Twink. Poor decisions. Two things you could do. Make good music and poor decisions. She tell you she sold all her songs for a car. Baby, go outside. Just go outside, John. She tell you that, huh? How you gotta be like that, Mama? Let me show you something. Let me show you something. Let me show you something. Show you what me and Jack did. Me and Jackie, we done went through the schedule. Now look. And we said we had right here next week, we had the 13th, 15th, and the 19th. And we got rid of all them dates. Mama, it's not bad. You don't have to do nothing. Nothing. It's all clear. You have all the time you want. Now we done made it so even in Mama, it's not that. Well, what is it? I gotta get away from you. Everything I do is to please you. You don't need to be pleasing me. You need to be pleasing God. I don't, and I gotta find my own. You had nothing to say when Jackie got married, nothing to say when Joe got married, and nothing to say when Karen got married, but me? Why me? Why me, Mama? Because you need me. You need me. You need me. The first man pay attention to you. You want to marry him. You a child, Twinkie. You need me. You need me. You're right. You need me. You're right. Yeah. I do. I need me. You do need me. But you need me too. I need my mother. You just need an organ player.
Woo!
Time to go to it.
Mama, we gotta go. Mama, we gotta go. Mama, we gotta go. Mama.
You gotta go, baby. Come on, baby.
What y'all say? He pushed her down. The mom. We're gonna watch the funeral scene, and then we're gonna I'm sure that was the end.
Go ahead with your sister. And my girls. Girls.
This is the funeral scene that's coming up, y'all. DMV, you say, wait a minute. What's your question, DMV? Her boyfriend at the time pushed the mom down. Hey, Davidson. Thanks for coming. You ain't gonna be kissing my mom. But somehow I always felt that there was hope for tomorrow. Jesus, my Lord, He's the great. Jesus, did you know she was coming here? Amen. 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 I said amen. Amen. I'm Denise Clark, and these are my 7 boys. The mama and the family don't want y'all to see, but that's all right, because we here. Amen. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. Y'all know if mama was here, she wouldn't let y'all be on this floor this quiet. She would say, thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Jesus. My mama, she taught me all that I know. And that's the reason I'm able to stand up here today. I thought that one of her daughters should have the strength to stand up here with that mic. I did. And that's why I'm here. Dr. Maddie Mars Clark was my mama. She was my mama. And she taught people how to sing. I can talk. I can stand up here and I can talk about
Praise the Lord, church. Dr. Clark has touched the lives of so many people, and none more than a lovely family. You know, this is the day that the Lord has made.
There's another car behind this one, so you could take that one. Or why can't I ride in this one? I thought you might want to stay with your children. My children can go with my husband. I want to ride in this one. Please, can you just ride in the second car? We'll talk about this later. Talk about what? How y'all treating me like I'm some outsider? I have every right to be in this car. After that mess you just pulled at my mother's funeral, you ought to be ashamed of yourself. And you shouldn't want to be near any one of us.
What is that, a threat?
Try me and find out.
Niecy, come on. I'll ride in the other car with you. It's okay, come on.
And for the record, this was my mother too. She is my mother. Y'all don't get a special badge for being her lackey. I lost your mind. Her mama's funeral needs these characters. Y'all want to treat me like I'm not family, then I won't be. Mama is gone. There is nothing else holding us together. Nothing. Goodbye, Clark sisters. Y'all don't ever have to worry about me coming around y'all again.
She was hurt. Yeah. So that was the funeral part. Now I think we were at the end. But how y'all good? What are your thoughts? Talk to me so far. Yes, death brings out the ugly people for real. It does. And it can. Hold on. Okay, DMV, hold on. What you want to say? Pam, welcome. Thank you for joining. I appreciate you for coming in. Miss Parchment, yeah, it's a lot. It's good. It's a good movie, but it's a lot. Okay, Miss Parchment. Well, I'm not gonna show. Okay, let me show this last part. And I don't want to. I know you haven't watched it, but let me show. Well, to be honest, that was it. That was it. That was really it, because at the end of it, Karen went to Twinkie and was telling her to get back in music. Her and her husband wanted her to get back in music, Twinkie, to write music. Karen had wrote a song and she wanted her to, come on with her with it. But other than that, that was pretty much the end of the movie. But definitely go and check it out. No, just my reaction. I thought they were going to fight. Oh, okay. So, many families deal with a lot of pain that comes out in the times of sorrow. Yes. I do. So anybody had anything that they felt like they missed in the movie? Anything you want us to talk about specifically in the movie? Growing up in the church? Anybody want to talk about it? Anybody want anything they want to how you felt? How did you all feel about the movie? Tell me your thoughts on the movie. Good night, Carters. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it. I'm about to wrap it up as well. Good night, Carters. Thanks for stopping by, boo. So go and watch it. It's on YouTube. But be mindful now. You don't want to walk away. You want to watch all of it because it goes really fast and you can miss some parts of it, because I missed a few minutes of it and didn't even realize it. So that's all. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed it. Love you, sis. I will leave now because I'm gonna go watch it. Be blessed. Miss Parchment, watch it. Get you a good snack, Miss Parchment. Get you a good snack. Go ahead and use the bathroom. If you're gonna go ahead and take you a shower, go ahead and take a shower now. Get relaxed, light your candle, and let that thing play. All right. Thank y'all for joining. I appreciate it. It was good. It unveiled a lot about church. I didn't know a lot of things that went on in the church until I was just sitting on the pew, get the word, pay my tithes and offering, and I'm at home. But when they appointed me and voted me to be the clerk, I used to be like, what? This is not, I couldn't believe it. Oh, I couldn't believe it. The things that I saw, and I'm not saying all church people were, no, not all, but some. I remember I had got through counting the money, and I sit down to get the word, and this lady came and tapped me on my shoulder and told me I needed to get up. She told me I needed to get up. I'm sorry, my phone is dead. I apologize. My phone dead. I don't have a phone charger in here. And I'm sorry I missed the comments. My apologies, y'all. I'm so sorry. And this stream yours is only letting me see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 comments at a time. I'm so sorry. Yes, this YouTube. Trisha, I'm sorry. Oh my goodness, I feel so bad. Yes, ma'am, there's so much behind the scenes. I'm sorry. I watched this with moms today and it was so enjoyable. DMV, I will check it when my phone charged. Tamiko, get up and go well. I'm about to get up and go take a shower and pour me a glass of wine. My husband made us some croissant, bacon, turkey, avocado sandwiches. I'm about to go and lay up under him. That's why I'm about to get up and go. Y'all have a good night. Thanks so much for joining. I pray God's covering over each and every one of you. Stay safe. Cover you, your family, your loved ones. Pray for those that, that you may not even talk to on a regular basis. Pray for those that feel like they're your enemies. Pray for those that you haven't seen or talked to in a long time. Just pray over people, cover them. And even if somebody don't like you, just lift them up in prayer. Just lift them up in prayer. All right. Okay, everybody. Pam, turn the radio on. Good night. I caught the email stuff. Pam, okay. Thank you for coming. Thanks, DMV. Yes, hubby, enjoy your night, sis. I can't lay up with my boo thing. This quarantine is over. My husband haven't left home in over 2 weeks. And I'm the one that goes out to the store. I'm like the one that run out. I don't want nobody to leave home. I want to go out and get it. And then I come home. I got my germ mix, clean my hands and all that stuff. DMV, the bus will be on. Yes. Bye, everyone. See you, Trisha. Thanks for coming on. CC, good night. Thanks for coming in. Good night, Bevlicious. Thank you. Thank you, each and every one of you. I know my lighting was good or whatever, but I wasn't coming on the screen for real. I just wanted to come on and talk about that. All right. I send you all love, blessings, and peace. I love you. I care about you. And there's nothing you can do about it. Sincerely.A.Lucy. Good night. Good night, Tricia. Good night.